understanding of mental illness. So, with that in mind, the name of this poem is Underneath It All. If you flow, flow. If you crash, crash. If you rage, hold it in. Destruction is not an option. There is a thin line, a pale skin covering a breaching whale. He pushes and nudges and pokes, but can't break surface. I cannot allow it to break surface. Every day I walk the street, calmly blending with other forms, breathing the air and enjoying life's blessings. But I can feel it, and it scares me sometimes. I fear it as much as you do. It's the reason you judge me and label me and ostracize me. The mad, breaching whale underneath the thin membrane of medication, med magic, pharmaceutical protection from the mentally ill, and I am grateful for it because it's nothing I can control. It has a will of its own, and there are times I will not remember its passing. So underneath it all is a violent, turbulent sea. But I am safe. You are safe. As long as I remember and am aware of its existence, underneath it all, I am fine.
Freedgood.
This is a short, recent poem called You Are. You are gorgeous, he says, appraises your grass-green eyes, the hilly slope of your neck. Gorgeous. You want to think he means your heart's faint alarm, the etched veins along the inside of your wrist, the breath that comes uncertain at night, struggles for dawn. Anyone can dazzle held up against candlelight, backlit by fireflies. You want him to see you unshielded, crinkled, the way you were born, the way you will leave. Thanks.
Peggy Vassalo.
It's an old one, but I wanted to read it. Notes to a suicide survivor. When I heard you did not toss down 20 Xanax and wait to be found, but mixed an injectable with lactated ringers and put the needle in a prominent vein in the back of your hand, the storm swallowed me whole. 48 hours now, your husband wants to sign you out, wants you home for New Year's Eve. I always thought he was not the right one, saw how he kissed you, dipped and kissed you at the wedding to show how much he loved you, and never made eye contact with us. We talk about the movie you saw last week, one you say you want to see again. I ask about your pets, ponder what pushed you over, why you felt you were already at the bottom of the earth, your lungs filling with dirt. I want to tell you New Year's Eve is the worst time to be home, the longest night to watch the clock. But I am afraid. I glance at your husband with his big silver belt buckle and darting martyr's eyes. I hug you, tell you I love you, and wonder if you will wait.
inspiration for this poem came from the fact that I'm happy that I'm alive. Over a year and a half ago, I was diagnosed with a benign tumor on my heart, so I prepared to die. And hey, I'm here. It's called The Glory of Odd. I am an odd woman. Yes, I admit it. In my past, I have hugged trees, danced in the rain, run with abandon through cornfields, and laughed at my own pain. Strange, that's the meaning of my name. But everything strange is also, in a way, wonderful, especially wonderfully made. I carry the heritage of the stubborn Dutch and the poetic Welsh, and I dress as I like, not always according to fashion with its paisleys, polka dots, or stripes. My passion is joy overflowing, joy at being alive, and nothing and no one can ever take that away. My hand is in the hand of God, the real odd one, whom I don't always understand, but with whom I dance with sworn delight in the bright of day and the dark of darkest night. Yes, I am an odd woman, feet planted here, but with my heart in the heavens, where bread and all things come from, and where angels dry away life's tears. Thank you.
Navarro.
Hemorrhage. My head bleeds, cliches never ending, filled with negative nuances and catchphrase conundrums as I search to siphon silly images that do me no good, taking my imagination for court jester, a clown, a dunce. For this heavy allotment of interjected advertising and propaganda stuffs an already crowded cranium. Crimson syrup spills from my ears, drips from tear ducts, surfaces through pores as would perspiration on a humid summer evening, encasing me in a mainstream media madness as contagious as cholera, a cerebral chlamydia gnawing my insatiable hunger for revitalized expression, and scrumptious soliloquies seeking to soothe the shaky soldier of words into becoming a serene painter of panoramas, yearning for relief from the hype, for that is what is called for now, a reset for reinvention, for refocus, over stages, stages to ring wrong combinations of overused phrases from thoughts, stages to drown dozen-dime dialogue, stages to eliminate excess axioms. And so it bleeds my head, offering a cleansing, a renewal, a relief of impurities, natural or otherwise, impeding the flow of wonderment, having reached a tipping point within my creative core, overloaded from the stressed opposition of present day, battling distant dreams and desires, acting more as strangers instead of kissing cousins.